Good morning. I am RickHall, Technical Account Specialist for Aristocrat, responsible for customers in the Nevada, Idaho, and Oregon territory. These customers have an expectation of us that we come to them with a great knowledge base and proactive support of them as a customer. What I've created for today for my Customer Jackpot 13, Yes 2015 project is a framework that I believe will help us be more effective in managing not only our own time, but our responsibilities to our customers. I'd like to take a moment and show you how the framework breaks down, and then I'll go into it in individual pieces. First of all, I have projects that I'm responsible for my customers. These projects are at varying lengths of time, varying degree of difficulty depending on who the customer is, varying responsibilities. I like to take the time to stay in touch with my project manager and make sure that he's aware of what my participation in this project will be, and also make sure that I touch base with any vendors who might be responsible to me for my part of the project. So projects are important. Second part of this is what needs to be done for that project. So I have to make sure that I'm involved in doing things that need to be done for that project. I also have responsibilities to my regional customers to make sure that their needs are being met. Customers that I need to call. When I go out and reach out to these customers, what is it that I need to communicate to them? What is it that I need from them, customers that I'm waiting on? What kind of information am I expecting them to give back to me? Then I have, of course, my daily project. What are my today priorities? Things that I need to get done. Any carryovers from the previous day would, of course, take priority as well to make sure that those get addressed today. And last of all, what worked today and how can I improve on that? Okay, so projects. When I'm looking at my projects, I look at my calendar for the next 90 days. I make sure that anything that I have up and coming is addressed. I have Prairie Nights coming up in the middle of next month, first of the month of September. I want to make sure that I am aware of anything that I need to do for this customer, that I'm on the conference calls, and we are all busy. Everybody knows that we have a busy schedule, but we need to carve out time for important things like meetings with this customer to make sure that we talk to them, build a rapport with them before we ever arrive on site. Our annual training. We have annual training that we're responsible for each of our customers to make sure that they know that we are well versed in what our duties and roles and responsibilities are. Each of us has an expertise. Some of us have many expertises, but most of us have an expertise in which we dwell. We want to make sure that we're expanding our knowledge using the tools and the knowledge bites and the annual training to make sure that we're the most business professional person that we can be representing Aristocrat on a project or on a regional visit to a customer. Knowledge bites. Knowledge bites are extremely important. All of our people who present knowledge bites go to the great length and effort of making sure that they're prepared to deliver this knowledge bite to us. Most of them are only 30 minutes, so we definitely can carve out time to make sure that we are in attendance or that we review that and look at those knowledge bites. Valuable information comes from those knowledge bites that allows us to present new product, talk to the customer about things that are in the Aristocrat portfolio when we go out to do a regional visit. So if I'm on site with a customer and they ask me about a new product, for example, Halo or Porco Frenzy or One Link or whatever it happens to be, I have a working knowledge of that information and I can convey that to the customer in order to be very efficient and effective in my visit with that customer. Now, following up with that, we have regional visits that we need to schedule, so we need to make sure that we're coordinated in our efforts with Felicia, who schedules our time, and with our managers who want to know where we're at and what we're doing and make sure that we're doing our job effectively. So we want to make sure that those are on the schedule, that those are represented properly, that we're in remedy, making sure that any of the cases for that customer have been either addressed or that we've followed up and made sure that any outstanding cases get closed by the help desk with a successful solution for the customer. Sometimes we need to follow up and reopen cases. Sometimes it doesn't hurt when we do a review in our open cases for a customer to just check in with the help desk and see who's working on it and what they've done. After we complete our regional visits, and this is something that comes down from our managers, we need to follow up with them, send them a quick synopsis of what's happened in the last visit with that customer. We all do a write-up. Our write-ups are out on the courtesy site so that they can be viewed by the AE and by our managers. But it doesn't hurt for us to take an extra 5 minutes and do a quick synopsis just to tell them of anything that needs to be addressed specifically. The upside of that is they can read that really quickly, and if there is something specific that needs to be addressed, they can touch base with that. Customers I'm waiting on. If I have a customer who's doing a new install, a version 12 upgrade, for example, I have Bodines who's up and coming as a customer doing a version 12 upgrade. I've been in touch with Teresa and with the staff on site to make sure that they're preparing, that the servers are ready, that they're getting the hardware and equipment that they need for that upgrade. Down here in my today priorities, gaming licenses. Don't save them until the last minute. We're all guilty of it. We all are busy. We all think, oh, I'll get it next week. Oh, I'll get it, tomorrow. It doesn't have to be until when. But if we forget a page, or if we forget to do something effectively that needs to be redone, that puts us in an almost last minute situation. So don't put these off until the last minute. Team meetings. Valuable information comes from our managers in our team meetings. We need to make sure that we participate in those whenever possible. Even if we're on a project, take that extra 5 minutes and just tell your project manager, I need to be on this meeting. Last of all, what worked today and what can I do better? Self-evaluation is important. Each of us can take a look at ourselves, take a look at how we did today, and improve on that. So my framework here I have available for anybody who would like a copy of it. For all my peeps, thanks for your attendance today. I appreciate your attention. Hopefully this will be valuable in making you more productive and efficient in doing your job. Thank you.